When you see our forecast, I mean, we just got to send them some warm vibes because today is going to be a warm day in the valley. I'm going to call it that because it could be our first 80-degree day of the year, believe it or not. Now, the odds look pretty good of hitting 80 degrees. Is it a sure bet? Not necessarily. We've got clouds out there, so that may slow things down and may keep us just shy of that 80-degree mark. But again, a lot of the data is showing that we're going to make it up there. So I went ahead and went for it. 80 degrees, the forecast high for this afternoon. On average, we see our first 80-degree day February 3rd. So you know what? We're going to be right near the average time that we typically see these 80-degree days. And if you're not quite ready for this warm weather, don't worry. It looks like today will be the warmest day of the week. After today, we start to cool back down again. Now, the earliest we've ever seen an 80-degree day, January 1st. So we're well beyond that. And of course, the latest first 80-degree day in April, we won't have to wait that long. As we look at satellite clouds and radar, again, these clouds are going to play a key role in whether we manage to warm up to 80 degrees this afternoon. They kept our temperatures in the low 70s yesterday. Today, though, we may see enough pockets of clearing this afternoon to bump up that temperature. Right now, we're not seeing much in terms of clearing, but we're seeing mostly cloudy conditions across the valley, and that little bit of green that you see out in your stack of tone is likely more of that virga. Again, it's that rain that falls from the clouds but evaporates before it hits the ground. I don't expect that much of this is even making it to the ground again because it's likely evaporating at best, maybe a sprinkle or two, but our rain chance is still less than 5% today. As you look at conditions across northern Arizona, we do have some showers that are moving through northern Arizona up near Flagstaff and out near Lake Havasu. Very, very light rainfall, and that chance will continue here as we go through the morning with some spotty showers up to the north through about midday and then quieter this afternoon. But again, mostly cloudy to at times partly cloudy and warmer across the state. Now, this morning we're already feeling temperatures that are running warmer, especially in northern Arizona, where we're only down into the upper 30s above freezing in Flagstaff. It's 35 in Heber, 41 in Show Low and Phoenix Sky Harbor, checking in at 58 degrees. As you look at those temperatures around the valley, we've got a few 60s in Chandler, Fountain Hills, Anthem, also Glendale holding onto the low 60s. So it's not going to be that cold as you step outside. I do think we'll cool off a little bit further down into the mid 50s in Phoenix, but then we start a warm up and it's going to be a quick one. We'll be back in the 70s by as early as about 11 a.m. So a couple of hours earlier than we saw the 70s yesterday. And then again, our temperature will peak at around 80 degrees here. I think we'll see that high temperature at around 4 o'clock if we make it there. So we'll be watching that temperature very closely through the afternoon. A high of 80 in most of our valley cities today, including the Santan Valley, Ahwatukee, Laveen, Peoria, and Deer Valley. The only exception will be our foothills, Anthem, Cave Creek, and Wickenburg, where we make it into the mid to upper 70s here this afternoon. Either way, dress in layers. You may need a sweater this morning. It's still a little chilly out there, but you'll be shedding those layers pretty quickly. I think even by lunchtime, you're already shedding the sweater as temperatures again will be into the 70s by then. And look at how much warmer it's going to be across northern Arizona. We're talking highs in the 50s to 60s up north today. We could see the 80s in Tucson and in Yuma as well. Now, today looks mostly cloudy, and at times, again, we may see some breaks in the clouds helping us warm to that 80-degree mark. Then tomorrow, another partly to mostly cloudy day with a high of 77. Remember those rain chances we had in the forecast? I took them out. It just doesn't look like we're going to see anything. But we will get a cold front that'll at least drop those highs into the upper 60s Thursday and Friday, with the weekend bringing back those highs in the low 70s and abundant sunshine.